Welcome once again to our today's discussion. And today, I want to answer a question that have come a lot of time from you guys asking, Anthony, how do I ensure that I don't lose my money when buying land? How do I ensure that I'm not conned? How do I ensure that I buy a genuine property? To start with, let me say, please, first forget the mentality of umeangukia. You know, mentality of umeangukia, so you want to put your money as fast as possible so that you don't miss that deal. My friend, that is the start of your downfall. Land is not like any other commodity. And also when it comes to property, maybe a house or all that, you need to do your due diligence. Because if you hit it big and it's the right investment. If you lose it in the equal measure, you lose it and lose it big. So what are you supposed to do? One, ensure that the land you want to buy has a title deed. And there is two types of titles. There is a freehold title deed, and there is what we call leasehold certificate, but in a layman's, in the streets, we call it still a title, a lease. We'll discuss it another day on the difference between the two. One is a certificate, the other one is freehold title deed. So once you obtain that title, you don't need to get the original to start with. Request the person selling you land to give you maybe the copy of the same. Then what do you do next? You need to go to the lands offices and do a search. And even before you get to the lands office, once someone gives you the land and maybe they claim it is their land, they are not selling on behalf of anyone else, they are selling on their own behalf, then you should ensure that the names in the title and the names with the identification, maybe ID or passport, or if it's a company, their registration certificate, or what we call incorporation certificate, they are the same names. You should also try to, the issues of size of the land and all that, all of them, they are included in that particular title deed. So once you get the search from the lands office, the search will tell you if the land is clean. I mean, if it doesn't have a loan, if it doesn't have a case in court, if there is no one who has put any caution about it, maybe with a dispute and all that. So that is the first go ahead. Two, you need to involve a surveyor. You need to involve a surveyor to come on the ground. The surveyor will help you in identify if that title that you have and the land that you're being shown on the ground, they are one and the same. He'll check on the size, he will check on the location, he'll check on the beacons, or he'll be able to put the beacons for you if they are not there. So ensure you get a surveyor and a licensed surveyor in that case, so that he can be able to verify for you that the land is okay. And this helps you that even if there is a dispute later, the surveyor can help you in writing a report that will support your claims in court that went on the ground. You'll also be able to ensure that if you're being sold, for example, an eighth of an acre, a quarter of an acre is the same portion of land, same size, and also it is in the right location. Some people have gotten the right title, but you realize that the land you're being sold, the location you're being shown is different from what is in the title. Maybe you are, for those who are in Mombasa, you are buying land in the island or at the island, only to realize that this land is not there. It is not located in that particular location. And you know the location of particular portion of land also affects the pricing. So ensure you get a licensed surveyor. Once that is done and you have been able to identify the beacons, you also need to involve a lawyer. The lawyer will be able to help you in checking the sale agreement. They will be able to help you in ensuring that the terms of the agreement favors you and favors the other party, because the sale agreement should protect your interest and also should be able to protect the interest of the seller. both of your interests should be protected. So you need to get a lawyer, unless in a situation where you really trust that company, and even with that, there'll still be a service of a lawyer required. So once you are being able to set the sale agreement and you're okay with it and you're good with it, then you're good to go. And in a situation that you also want to be more careful, you can decide to go a step further and buy the area map. The area map will be able to also establish and help you see if the land you're being sold is where you're being shown. As I said, that is the work of surveyor, but for your own records, you can also decide to obtain that particular copy. For those who are in Coast region, you can be able to get them at the Bima Towers. That is where you buy them. So these just overall requirements when you're buying land. There is other minor details that you need to go through as you buy land, but these are just general things that you can be able to check when you're buying land. It is a broad topic, so we'll be bringing also part 2 of it as we explain the types of the titles and what else that you will require to ensure that you don't lose your money. So thank you for following up. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for continuing to subscribe in our YouTube channel. And if you haven't, we encourage you to subscribe so that you can get updates on all our topics as we bring them. Thank you.